But anyways, though, we are getting into it. Of course, we got the Kazuya versus Inkling. The Kansai brothers, unfortunately, gonna have to duke it out in the losers bracket here. And let's get right into it. Hollow Bastion for our game number 1.
For Shirayuki, it's your chance to continue on this bracket, but for Alice, it's a little bit more. It's that chance for redemption. You could take your first ever game in this matchup. It could happen. I say game, I mean set. But you could. It's possible. But Inkling Kazuya, what a strange matchup to think about that might be Inkling positive.
Yeah, I mean, just like, of course, the thing on Twitter, of course, you know, Twitter people, sometimes not the brightest minds.
Nope.
But a lot of the discussion was like, oh, just do low profiles of like down tilt against Kazuya. When Inkling's dash is just a low profile where you just can't hit her at all, it definitely becomes super annoying for Kazuya and Roy. But nonetheless, hey, when you hit it, yeah, that's what's gone.
If you can get Iliad Electric, Alice will make your stock explode, making that first stock explode here from Shirayuki, but already coming back here with these back airs, setting Alice to the ledge, missing the edge guard though. Maybe all important, but you can already see how we're able to low profile a lot of these moves.
Yeah, exactly. What a contrast of these both of these characters, man. Inkling, of course, more of a death by 1,000 cuts type of character. You see a lot of kills in the like 200 range sometimes, not too uncommon to see in sets, unless you get those up there, you know, the discount ding dong. And Shirayuki going to be able to even up the stock. But of course, Kazuya, if you don't know what he does, then you obviously don't know Smash, and this is what he does. Gets that electric, and unfortunately that up smash, I'm actually surprised it didn't kill on Hollow Bastion of all stages.
I am extremely surprised it does not kill, and you know what else it does consistently? Hits through Inkling back air. That's like your main neutral tool. That's how you're meant to play it safe. That's the aerial that I could hit and have a disjoint, and I'll be fine. Meanwhile,
exactly, just the, you know, why even have a disjoint when you could just like go through it?
But what if I was blue?
Indeed, indeed. And he was. And he was, bro.
Just a bit blue.
Yep. Until he gets that rage drive. But nonetheless, Alice going to be able to have the stock lead here. But Shirayuki, of course, not too far behind and getting 90% already onto Alice and the lead trap scenario at that here. Nice little down tilt, of course, as well.
Did you like never see Inklings down to the neutral? But in this matchup specifically, it feels so good. Because that is the move. You're putting out a hitbox, you're low profiling. You're doing both.
He's definitely pulling this out at the ledge quite a lot, and I'm liking what I'm seeing coming in from Shirayuki. Of course, it doesn't really like kill that early or anything, but you know, then again, nice little dash back bait coming in here. Another up air, and of course, on a heavy character like Kazuya, the range in that window for that, I'm gonna guess is gonna be pretty big.
Would have to be pretty big, and it's gonna be your go-to. I would find for most of these kill confirms. Not every day you're gonna find a berry on Alice with your side B. We saw one and it didn't even kill, so.
Yeah, and Alice again got Shirayuki on the ledge, and wow, barely going to be able to avoid that one. And that spot dodge going to get snuffed out by Shirayuki, having a little bit of a nice advantage state here. Back air into a dash attack combo as well, coming in from Shirayuki. But ooh, nice command grab. Kind of like the classic Bowser thing of just like landing and getting that command grab, but ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, on a stage like the Hollow Bastion, dying at the top, it's going to be easy as hell. One-way ticket, and Alice's Kazuya going to be able to take game 1 here.
Yeah, not going to let Shirayuki get away with jumping around that shield. Just press that quick up B, and the stock is yours. First game is yours as well here in the set. That could be the first set you ever take. I keep talking about it, but it's interesting that both that they're from the same region and they haven't necessarily, they've only like done 5 sets.
Yeah,
I guess maybe the tournament level. Maybe the tournament level. Locals could be different.
I think just one of them just mostly grinds just Wi-Fi, and one of them just like actually goes to the locals. But I heard Shirayuki saying earlier that he like is a full-time worker now. So kind of a, you know, don't got the time for going to these locals. I'm only here for the big leagues like Cafeteria Cup and such. But nonetheless, sticking with the character picks and moving on to the game number 2 here. Let's see what the stage pick is going to be, but quick little intermission. There's a lot of loud noise coming from Kanaji Akakiksu. If you guys want to watch that on the DST on YouTube, little plug. The other game of Cafeteria Cup going on right now, but nonetheless, Alice already coming in with a grab, and oh my god, this could be destruction coming in from Alice, and yeah.
They're gonna go over, look at the other stream, come back, and be like, where did Shirayuki go, bro?
He's like, where did he go?
What happened?
And apparently, he's got only 2 stocks left.
Oh my god.
But ooh, Alice just chasing him down, and Shirayuki, he's just looking a little bit lost at the moment, but still, nonetheless, gonna be able to confirm this nair into a grab combo here.
I was looking at the Kanadi stream, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I understand. But nonetheless, right now, Shirayuki trying to get that down air. getting this laser off as well. Shirayuki now trying to get back onto the center stage, but Alice, this seems like he's just all over him at the moment. This is actually kind of crazy stuff considering their set record.
Yeah. It looks like Shirayuki's just having a really hard time getting in when Alice is doing so many good anti-air options and just so many good keep off of me options. Like, we've seen some up smashes, we've seen some up Bs, and now we're seeing the gates of hell putting Shirayuki in a really bad spot to recover. But, I mean, you're Inkling. You can always roll it back to the stage. It's good horizontal distance.
Ooh, yeah. Just opting for a nair right there, playing it safe. But gotta say, one of the few things about Inkling is, like, you can actually make it back pretty far. So, like, the gates of hell isn't as threatening, like, let's say if you were Cloud. But nonetheless, gonna get an up throw up air. Gonna be technically even stocks, but he's at he's looking a little red, Shirayuki.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch how Inkling is going to box with Kazuya from a distance. And like well, never mind, you're not going to. See ya, bye.
Yeah, I mean that hurt box shifting on that up air is like just crazy egregious, man.
It's so silly.
Yeah, and Alice fully abusing that fact, and unfortunately guesses incorrectly here, and Shirayuki gonna be able to hold on to a stock because of it here.
I feel like that's one of those options that you kind of. I don't know if you can react to the Inkling rolling on the platform. I don't know if Alice had to commit to a bit there, but committing the wrong direction regardless, and then may be committing yourself to a game loss if Shirayuki's able to keep his momentum going here. Quick 90 on the Kazuya. Just needs to find one of these confirms. I feel like we're still like 40% away from when he's able to hit a kill confirm.
Oh yeah, and of course, you know, Kazuya is known mostly for his like, you know, his grounded options that like just kill you in one hit. Yeah. But I'm liking a lot of these aerials that Alice is coming in with. Of course, like just a little bit unexpected. You know, just getting a decent, you know, the aerials still do a lot of percent. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's constant.
But he's not killing him instantly.
No.
So for in that standard, he's just doing a little bit.
Yeah. To build up the damage high enough where now you are within rage and you can. Oh, see you, never mind. Rage going by.
Yeah, it felt like the first hit actually didn't hit him, but the second one did. But nonetheless, Shirayuki gonna be able to get that stock out of the way.
Have we seen Alice land a single rage drive this entire set?
I don't think so. That's actually surprising considering how.
You've had 5 stocks of rage drive.
Yeah, that's actually unbelievable stuff here. But still, despite the fact, I mean, Shirayuki's still a bit down, you know, 100%. But of course, if anyone can clutch this up with the Inkling, is going to be the world's best here.
Greatest and finest, doing more of these greatest and fine down tilts, trying to find a bomb on Alice, getting a little lazy on the ledge here. I do want to say, finds his way back to center stage regardless, but you're getting buried. What's the combo?
I'm so surprised if that was a spike hitbox. I'm pretty sure that would have let him up smash him with the Hollow Bastion's low ceilings. I think that would have sealed the deal, but unfortunately doesn't get the correct hitbox, and now he's got the rage drive. This is as close as it can possibly get. Both of them are just so. Oh, what?
Ain't no way you dash under the electric, bro. Ain't no way you dash under the electric.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That is unbelievable.
He brought that one all the way back. That was like a 2-star deficit at some point.
That is crazy. Shirayuki, though, of course, knowing full well within the character, a little bit of Matrix Neo dodge of just dodging that electric and then being able to get a.
Actually.
Yeah, bad. We in the Smash Bros. world, not the movie world. But wow, Shirayuki, he just threaded the needle of death. Like, that takes a lot of guts. That takes a lot of guts to do that.
Also, Kanaji lost, so I'm just experiencing a little bit of emotions here. A little bit. I'm just got so close, man. I'm just a little beside myself. But beside the fact, 1-1 right now, even in this set, right up, Shirayuki showing us why this set count might just be 5-0 if we're able to make those 2-star comebacks against Kazuya.
Yeah, and onto Smashville here, I'm liking the pick for coming up from Alice because, of course, you do not have a lot of space to kind of, like, weave in and out, which Shirayuki obviously has been trying to do here. But unfortunately misses the grab here, the dash grab. And, you know, the slippery little octo-ling, it's hard to catch. And, you know, he's pretty. Okay, I don't know how to say this without it sounding wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah, he's slippery. He's slippery, man. He's slippery.
He's a slippery little fella.
Oh, what?
What?
Wait,
the up air?
The
up air? Are you kidding me, bro? It's a fastest aerial.
Yeah.
Fast as hell, but going a little too low into the bottom blast zone there.
Yeah. I played a little too fast for his own good. Couldn't even react to himself there. I mean, that's how fast of a player he is.
Think about how slippery Inkling is, and this lock just slipped straight away.
Yeah, and Shirayuki actually going to have the stock lead. I feel like this is the first time in the set Shirayuki's had the stock lead, but not for long after getting hit by that electric.
No, sir. Indeed. Just testing out a couple more electrics on this platform here. It's a good thing to see from Alice as well. They do a really good job of setting themselves up on that center platform, you know? The height's a little different from other stages. Nice recovery.
Yeah, I mean, Oh!
Yikes.
That hit? I mean, I guess his legs just went through him.
Yeah, using the armor there from that grab in order to go straight through that down tilt. It's a tough one because I feel like there's not too many moves that Inkling has that you can throw out besides really the back air that you can beat the armor with. It's this death by 1,000 cuts, but why bother with cuts when I can just move straight through it?
Indeed.
The day one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the length of that combo is actually pushing him off the stage and not going to be able to get the full force of that, but gets that full force of the electric when God Fist classic combo coming in here, and Shirayuki, of course, going to lose a stock to that one.
Bro, I haven't seen the 4 diagonal since day 1 Elite Smash. It's crazy that Alice brings it out here, and we see why. It's so easy to fall out of that combo, man.
Yeah,
and Shirayuki,
I mean, you know, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. You know, pulling out all the bags of tricks here against his longtime opponent of Shirayuki, and sometimes you gotta mix it up a little bit.
Still ahead here as well. Don't forget the drag down. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Damn. Okay, Shirayuki doing a little up air 1 action here into the grab, into the classic combo of just the up throw up air, and even to that one, that was a nice find, gotta say.
I didn't know you had it in you. I mean, I did. I totally did. But knowing at that percent range and at where you were at, you need to drag him back down for the up throw up air because it's your main kill confirm. I don't know if we've seen anything that has been an up throw up air. I mean, we probably have. I just don't remember. Because I'm zoned in on this stock, and so is Shirayuki. Once again, bringing it back from a 2-to-1 stock deficit. It just seems he gets into this mode as soon as he does his last stock, and he's like, okay, you're not going to touch me for the next 3 minutes.
Wait, did that bomb not hit him? Oh my, what? What's going on? Okay, just the first hit of the down tilt, and tries to go for the rage drive, but Shirayuki barely not falling into it. Another ledge jab snare coming in from it. Is this an up throw?
Up air. That's going to do it.
Oh, just barely, yeah. And Shirayuki going to be up 2-1 in this set.
That's crazy.
You know, but judging by the set record previously,
it's making sense.
It's making sense.
I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing why this matchup can be a bit tricky.
Yeah.
I feel like it's this thing that everyone always talks about with Kazuya is that he is a little bit slow. Just can't really keep up on the ground. So maybe that means we'll need to switch to a faster character, per se. One Roy, mayhaps. Never mind.
Never mind. It's too bad. It's too bad.
Never mind.
Which, of course, Roy does struggle against little characters, notably like Pikachu and things like that.
Anything that can sit under that forward air.
So, of course, opted in with his tried and tested Kazuya here, and back again onto Smashfield, and let's see if he can work something around here, because obviously, I mean, Shirayuki has just been playing absolutely phenomenally, just weaving in and out, like, you know, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and he's stinging in the Shibuya B venue.
Dude, you would be stung here in the B venue, stinging like a bee in the B venue? You kidding me? Still stings to get hit by that electric, man. Every time it goes through the back air, I feel the tear fall from every Inkling main's eyes. My one neutral tool, gone, bastardized.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, bro. Just dash, Lamel.
Yeah,
just
and, if we're looking at the screen here, I mean, he's making just full utilization of this dash. It's not about, like, the moves on paper sometimes. It's just, like, about the movement stats, too. And that's just such an underrated part about Inkling. It's something you can just never take away from this character. And,
can't take away that combo either.
Goddamn right. I mean, this dash grab is just so unbelievably slick. And, of course, Kazuya, kind of a sitting duck to it. Like, you kind of just got to be doing, like, in the middle of a move to just, like, get your invulnerable. Okay, that was a little scary. Loki, you think that would have just killed him straight up?
Just like bounces.
Yeah, I mean,
takes all 3 of your stocks.
Like, the reflection value is crazy, right? Oh, did you see him just dash the electric again?
Oh my god, dude. It sucks because it feel like as Kazuya against any other character, if they're dashing on you, how do I beat it? I use my electric. Never mind, it's Inkling. I'm just gonna sit right under you. It's such a strange interaction. Like to think the one character that could have a really good matchup into Kazuya in the year 2025 is Inkling, bro.
Yeah.
This was the guy.
Is the Inkling meta back?
Is Inkling back?
Unfortunately, actually, just combos the non-electric just the wind fist into the up smash right there. But this might be a big combo. Nice patience.
and Z just gonna grab there in case we didn't have the frames. Not knowing if Shirayuki kept the shield out, but hitting below the ledge with that. The other,
no!
I don't even remember what that one's called.
I don't even know either. But my god!
Damn.
That was a nice catch over there on the platform, and of course that up smash when you're levitated up on that platform, gonna be able to seal the deal even on a heavy character like Kazuya.
Potential tournament stock here for Alice as we're trying to bring out the neutral again with these jabs, but it's Shirayuki who's getting big amounts of damage here. No paint on him and even getting 38%. You love to see it.
Indeed, indeed, and Nai's going to be able to scout out that spot dodge, and you rarely feel bad watching a Kazuya on the screen, because most of the time, you see someone, like, just avoid a move for, like, no reason, it's going to be the Kazuya doing it. But in this instance, it's the Inkling just phasing through the fists of fury that is Kazuya Mishima, and it looks like he's just grasping at straws.
He's trying to grasp something, man, because you can't get a hold on this Inkling as we go for the up smash. Not going to get the strong hitbox there, 135% Alice, but no rage drive either. You really have nothing to work with here besides, you know, just some good-ass neutral. Let's see it.
Yeah, he's going to have to knock his stock here at least and try and get maybe like a 0 to death classic stuff, but so far it doesn't look like he's gotten a single one this set.
There's been no like massive insane combo that have gone, but almost catching the roll. Had the right idea, but just a little bit too far away there. The Inkling roll going that bit of distance. And it's going to be a bittersweet victory here for Shirayuki. He's able to turn this set into a 6-0. However, last stock.
Hold on. You can never count out this character. Shirayuki tries to go deep and low with that up beat, but the back area? Yeah, that's actually going to be able to seal the deal here.
Seals it, and the nod of assurance. Alice is aware, turning that set record into the 6-0. Not going to get that first win here today, unfortunately. Bowing out of Cafeteria Cup at that sad little 13th place. Unfortunate.
Seed 4th.
Which, actual, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Crazy,
who's this shit, bro?
I know. We got to kill the TOs, bro. We got to kill the TOs.
But now that we have finished that first round
of... the camera on the people.
Now that we have finished that first round of bracket, though, our unfortunate salutes go out to a lot of Game 5s, actually. There was all Game 5s, Game 4s. No 3-0s here. But a salute to our 13 placers, Super Seme, Umeki, Kanaji,
Rest in peace, Kanaji.
You did beautiful. You did well. And there's plenty of good VODs and matches for everyone to catch. There are plenty of these players. At least 4 of them, actually.
Yeah. And, okay. Got a shout out there. MK Leo versus Apollo Kage playing right now at BSD. When we're trying to, you know, we're low-key a Summit ripoff, we got a Summit matchup for you guys over here, and a classic for you guys.
You've seen it before. Come watch something.